Next up at UFC Paris, we have the co-main event of the evening. We have Benoit Saint-Denis taking on Mauricio Ruffy. Benoit Saint-Denis 14-3 in his career, 3-2 in his last 5. He is coming off that bounce back win over Kyle Propolek, taking on Mauricio Ruffy. Stop it. There's nothing behind me. Stop. Just messaging like crazy to turn around. Taking on Mauricio Ruffy, 14-1 in his career, 5-0 in his last 5. He is on that 7-fight win streak. And the only reason I knew that was bullshit is I saw you smiling while you were typing it.
Oh, bullshit.
Benoit Saint-Denis, we know who he is. He's a strong wrestler. He's got well-timed shots, tons of pressure on top. He has 9 fights in the UFC with 21 takedowns. And that is even more impressive when you realize that he has only ever been to a third round one time in the UFC. Only one time. When he gets it to the ground, he's got great pressure. He works for submissions well. He's got a ton of power on the feet, which makes him dangerous everywhere. He can be hittable, though. He is all gas. He is no brakes. And he has no quit in him, but he has been finished a handful of times. He's taking on Mauricio Ruffy, a nasty striker with big fight-ending power. He has 12 wins with 11 stoppages. Mauricio Ruffy is the guy that everybody at Fighting Nerds talks about and says he's the most talented guy in the gym. They all say it. He's got great takedown defense. He's got a flashy, fun, spinning, dangerous style attacking offense. We haven't seen him ragdolled. We've seen him defend takedowns. We haven't really seen anybody get after it with the takedowns. We haven't seen anybody in super deep singles toss him around a little bit to see how he's going to react. So we just have to assume the takedown defense will hold up. We did just see a wild spinning back heel kick over Bobby Green. Should be Ruffy. I'm going to pick Ruffy. I understand the love for Benoit Saint-Denis because he goes out there, he puts on a show, and he gets after it. And you got to appreciate fighters that do that. What I don't understand is the random hate for Ruffy because they love Benoit. There's a whole lot of like, Benoit's got this. Who the hell is Mauricio Ruffy beat? Who the hell is Benoit Saint-Denis beat? Who's he beat? And don't tell me he fought the better level of competition because they all finished him. So who did he beat? Neither one of these guys have a giant marquee win. I am going to take the guy that has the incredible striking, seemingly solid takedown defense, and is on an incredible team full of people that are having success and say that he's the best one on the team. So I'm going Ruffy. I understand people rooting for Benoit Saint-Denis, but I don't get the argument that he has the better record because who has he beat? Jacob, what do you think?
I'm backing off. Listen, I'll describe it like this. I'm betting, and I'm making my pick based off my read, but I understand the BSD love. I think that BSD is going to get some takedowns in the first round. I think that's defaulted. He's probably going to get some takedowns in the first round, some control. Do I think he's going to get the finish? No. But the read here is this, and it's basically, I feel like it plays out exactly like the Shauna O'Malley-Aljo fight. The only difference is Aljo was kind of dancing around. He was just waiting for the takedowns. The good news is for Ruffy fans, a lot of times when you get these wrestlers versus strikers, the strikers are just waiting for the takedown, and they don't throw any offense, and then you get these close rounds of like the wrestler just kind of following this guy forever, shooting takedowns, and they're so focused on defending, they just defend, they get back to space, and then they forget to throw the strikes again. Ruffy ain't going to be that dude. Ruffy is not going to give a fuck that this guy is going to be shooting a takedown. He is going to be coming forward, doing his own thing. So that's good news for Ruffy fans. He's either going to do it or he's not going to fucking do it, but he's not going to lose fucking just dancing on the outside. But I see this going like the Shauna O'Malley-Aljo fight because Aljo was able to do something in the first round, show a little bit, maybe not the takedown. They got to the second round, and their entries are almost exactly the same. This guy, BSD, when he enters into the pocket to get takedowns, when he's, especially the more he's feeling himself and he's getting a takedown, and he wants to get to the next takedown, he just drops his hands, and there is just no defense when he is shooting those entries. I said the same thing about Aljo against a counter-striker sniper like Sean O'Malley. I said he is just sloppy on his entries. The hands drop, he hangs out in the pocket, kind of hesitates a little bit, and he's going to get knocked out with the right hand in the second round. I see the exact same thing happening here. BSD comes through, forward pressure, pressure. Ruffy's waiting for the shot. He maybe gets a takedown. It gets to the second round. BSD, the crowd's pumped up. Our man's back. He's forcing it. The knockout shot's coming there. I got to go with my read. That's Ruffy. Obviously, if he's getting taken down, it's an issue, but I just think that BSD, as his confidence builds, his defense starts lacking even more. He gets too aggressive, drops the hands. It should be a perfect kill shot for a guy like Ruffy.
Yeah, and I said earlier, I get the love for Benoit as well, especially his story, like the youngest French special force, all that crap. I get it. And he is insanely tough. He took such a bad beating, they had to fire the referee in his UFC debut. Literally. Fired the referee because Benoit got his ass beat so bad that ref did nothing about it. So he's tough. He comes forward. All his fights are fun to watch. But the blind love is crazy. Like this, does Ruffy beat Dustin? I know this is a sassy retort when I said Benoit hasn't beaten anybody. So you want me to say, oh, blah, blah. I'll tell you what, Ruffy beats the fuck out of Moicano, though. He beats the absolute shit out of Moicano. He beats the fuck out of Zaleski, too. So that's just a ridiculous argument. I am also on the Ruffy side. I fully understand how tough Benoit Saint-Denis is and all of those things. I am probably a Fighting Nerds hater at this point because too many people put too much stock in the gym. But when every single person in that gym who is having their own success comes out and says Mauricio Ruffy's the best one of all of us.
Dude, they're all leveling up, too. We just saw Rodolfo went to the Fighting Nerds and looked like his striking got fucking jab that he had was crazy. McCall Olajaychek, he's looking fucking better than ever now as well. They got some momentum building there.
Yeah, and they all say that Ruffy's the best one. So I'm going to try to keep it simple. Ruffy's going to be the pick here. $9,300. I have seen Benoit finished. We've all seen him finish. So I think that could happen here as well. Mauricio Ruffy's going to be the pick. What?
He's been finished too.
I get it, but I'm saying it's not as if Benoit is unfinishable, and that's, you know what I mean? You can't finish him, so he's not going to win a decision. So I've seen him finish. It's not crazy.
Are you, how's your cholesterol doing? Can you still finish, or are you unfinishable at this point?
I finish. Sometimes too quick.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Can't relate to that.
Baseball, grandma, dementia, grandma. Mauricio Ruffy, my pick, Jacob's pick. If you want to see what the artificial intelligence has to say, if you want to see what the fight simulator says, go to the website, click on the fight simulator, and then hit run. And it will simulate every fight on this card 100,000 times. It's going to bring in historical grappling stats and striking stats and other information, simulate the fight, and then give you the outputs, and you can see what the simulations say. WeWantPicks.com. Quick become a member at the top. You unlock every single thing instantly for $10. Not just for this card, all the way out through UFC 320. Nope. We got super chats. $1.99 from Shane Wright, 8001. I got 2 bands on Ruffy. 2 units to get 1 back. AO New York, what will the odds be for Paulo Costa and Shara? Ooh. I actually think Paulo will be I think Paulo will be the favorite because Shara in his last 2 fights looked bad against MVP, and while he won his last fight, he wasn't like this invincible force that he was supposed to be.
How much matter in the fucking universe would it take to make you invincible?
What? First of all, I am like...
There's a big difference between how much matter it would take to make me invincible and how much matter it would take you. Do you think there's enough matter to make you invincible?
Well, the Earth almost got rid of you with just a little bit of sunlight. So I would argue that it'll take a lot more to fix whatever the fuck you got going on. Kid had 2 big freckles. They had to jag it up his face to get it out of him before it got to him. But yeah, Angelo needs all the work to be invincible.
You think
I'm not allergic to the sun. I'm not allergic to the sun.
You think these people are going to back you right now, making fun of poor old cancer?
Your argument would be how much matter in the universe to make us invincible. And now Angelo needs more because he's so big. Big and strong and not allergic to the sun. You are allergic to outside. That's crazy. That's crazy Think about that. That's crazy. The earth rejected you. Your body's like, no. Like what plants need for photosynthesis? Not me. No, not me.